Hello, and welcome to Back to School Night. My name is Mrs. Carpenter, and I am one of the new special education resource room teachers at Wenonah this year. And I am so excited to be here. I was at Woodbury Heights previously for 6 years before coming here, and I'm just so excited to be a part of the Wenonah family this school year. So I will get into a little bit more about me, but what I wanted to show you guys first is my Bitmoji classroom. So my Bitmoji classroom you can access if you go to the Wenonah School website and scoot down here to this green button, one-stop shop to Wenonah classrooms and school information. So you can always access my Bitmoji classroom there. And there's a lot of things that are useful on here for you to click on at home. So the first and most important maybe being my email address. So my email address is kcarpenter@wenonahschool.org. You can always click on that and it will link you to my email. Shoot me any questions, concerns, comments. I'd be glad to communicate with you and get back to you as soon as I can. Another thing that is linked here is the school website. You can always click on that, as well as my Google Classroom. So that is in the event, we hope this doesn't happen this year, but in the event that we are learning from home, my Google Classroom is there. So I will invite your students if need be, and we will communicate that way. We're hoping that does not happen this school year. And then if you look at my bookshelf, there's a couple things that you can look at and click on over here. So the first being all about me. So we'll get into myself a little bit. Up at the top, there's a picture of myself, my dog Poppy, my husband Sebastian. So I live in Swedesboro with my husband Sebastian and my dog Poppy. We adopted Poppy during the pandemic. She's our little buddy. We love her very much. I do not have kids, so she's my dog child. I own my own small business making jewelry, Carpenter Creative Co. You guys can feel free to click on that if you're interested. So that is something that I love to work on when I'm not working with your students at school. I'm also a 200-hour certified yoga instructor and teach in my free time. So that is something that I'm also very passionate about and love, and would love to introduce hopefully at some point during the school year in my classroom. Some of my favorite things include a cozy blanket, a good book, a cup of coffee or tea. I'm a very simple person. It doesn't take too much to make me happy. I went to Eastern University to be a journalist before I became a teacher, which just goes to show that people change their minds, and sometimes you don't know what you want to do until you're doing it. So I was an instructional aide, and doing that, I discovered that I love being in the classroom and I love teaching, working with kids. So I truly feel that teaching is my calling. So it's okay to change your mind sometimes. And I'm so excited to have you all in my classroom this year. So that's just a little bit about me. Another thing that you can click on is my classrooms. This will show you guys at home a little bit about what my classroom looks like. I had my growth mindset poster up on the wall, which I love because it's always better to have a mindset of growing than being fixed and saying things like, I can't, it's too hard, we can't do things yet, right? You are capable of amazing things. My coffee bulletin board, which I love, and then there's just a couple other pictures of bulletin boards and my chalkboard, just to give you guys a general idea of what my classroom looks like. Then if we go back, there's one more link here, class rules, which we don't have a whole lot of in my room. Most of your students I'm pulling for short amounts of time or pushing into their classroom. But when we are in my room, the most important things are to be kind, be respectful to yourself and to others, right? Raise your hand, always do your best, even when things are hard. Try it before asking for help. I'm always here for help, but it's always best to try before you ask for help, right? Be prepared, making sure we bring our Chromebook, our books, pencil, whatever it is that we need for class, bringing down to my room. And most importantly, work hard and have fun. So that is my Bitmoji classroom. That's a little bit about me. Like I said, if you have any questions or concerns at any point during the school year, feel free to shoot me an email and I would love to talk to you. I hope you guys have a great rest of your back to school night and your students have a wonderful school year. Thank you so much.